All right, hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin. I'm your host, Vays, coming to you live on a Sunday, which is rare. But I did not do a video yesterday for Christmas. Instead, I did a pretty long Spaces on Twitter. That was pretty fun. Unfortunately, Spaces is kind of terrible for Michael closer. Spaces is kind of terrible with their tech. I kept getting booted out of my own spaces. Anyway, I hope the audio was good. I'm being lazy. I have my microphone kind of attached to my speaker. Lazy to clip it on, so I hope the audio comes in fine. And we're going to the charts. Good. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope everyone had a great time with their family and really enjoyed it. Go to the charts. Huh. It's weird. Sometimes it doesn't let me share application, and it forces me to share monitor, which means I could dock stuff. So I need to be real careful as to what I can share on the screen. I think we're okay. All right, here we go. Audio sounds off. All right, let me flip on the mic now. All right, so if it's closer, it should sound much better. Okay. Hopefully the audio is better and cleaner now. I'm not using my high-end Rode mics, just being lazy, but this should be good enough. Watching your live stream. All right. Good morning from Panama. I might be going to Panama. Keep an eye on that. I might be going to Panama in January. Okay, we're looking at the charts. The month is coming to an end. The month of December has not been a very good month. The month of December has historically been a pretty good month. Here is, well, that's January. Here is December, a little while ago. And it was also a bit of a reversal candle, followed by a very clean December. The year before, we had a very good December, creating the top of the market. Now, there had to be a year in between, right? Here's 2019. December was a bottoming one, right? So December, the last two Decembers, has been a bit of a bottom. Now, if it wasn't for COVID, this potentially could have been the secondary bottom bouncing us off this moving average. But then COVID hit, and it created this buying opportunity of a lifetime, which you can see on my Twitter the day of, became very bullish. Been bullish ever since, actually. This is just a speed bump. This is just a speed bump in the bull market. We had a 50% speed bump right there. And I'm cherry picking highs and lows. That is a 55% speed bump. And now we just had about a 40% speed bump, 38. And I don't know if the low is in. It's probably in. Guys, the low is probably in. Now, because I say probably, means that I'm currently sitting in a cash position. When I feel that the low is definitely in, then I'm going to alter my chart to go into a Bitcoin bullish position. But right now, anything can still happen. I like this triangle. I really like this triangle. You can draw it on a weekly scale as well, but I like it on a monthly scale. I really like it on a monthly scale. Similar to this descending triangle back in the day that I kept talking about for months and months. On a monthly scale, it actually draws even better than on a weekly scale. Because on a monthly scale, look how many candles you touch the whole way through without breaking any of their bodies before the eventual break, right at the end. Needs to be red, of course. So just like that, man, this is the complete reverse of that. Complete reversal. Really, really cool. Really neat move. So I can't wait for this to break out. And the later it breaks out, the more violent it's going to be to the upside. Looks great. The monthly chart looks absolutely fantastic. The weekly chart also looks pretty good. The week is coming to an end. Today is Sunday, and we are very likely to capture all of last week's losses. The weekly chart is starting to look very, very promising. I don't like the MRI. The MRI tells me there is still about 3 more weeks of downside, but there's a huge problem with 3 more weeks of downside. The problem with 3 more weeks of downside is that one, we would need a lower close, like a new swing low close. And because the current swing low close is so close to the last swing low close, it's 8% higher, that it creates a lot of trouble in creating a brand new swing low. You're going to be way below both moving averages, opening up a complete door all the way down to 20K. We want to avoid that. But the only way to avoid that is to break the MRI count. Now, I do not rank the MRI as the most important thing in my trading. The MRI usually comes in around third. It's all about price action, the candles themselves. Then it's about triangles like this. And then it's the MRI. So right now, I am putting a back seat to the MRI, and I'm somewhat confident that the lows are in. Somewhat confident, but not fully confident. What do I need to be fully confident? Well, to be fully confident, at the least, I need a break of the next moving average. Now, the next candle is looking very, very promising. The next 4-day candle, which begins in 8 hours. It's incredible how quickly these candles cycle through. I'm still a little bit concerned on a daily scale. We're going to talk about the daily scale in a second. But before we do, guys, Unconfiscatable, March 3rd to 6th in Las Vegas. It's going to be an incredible event. I'm going to get to work on this like hardcore once New Year's is over. It's going to be one of my New Year's resolutions, one of 3. 1, get back in shape, start working out again. I haven't done that in a year. Kept up with my diet though. 2, try to learn Spanish. And 3, get these conferences up and running. Those are like my 3 career goals, although the first 2 are borderline career. Okay, anyway, let's get to this Consensio chart. The Consensio chart is, of course, the work of Tyler Jenks. And I was going to release something for Christmas. I'm going to do that. I'm going to release Tyler Jenks's Celsian video and maybe copy. There's 2 videos here. I might release these as a gift, as a Christmas gift in honor of Tyler Jenks's legacy. And the Consensio will probably be released next year. So for now, you can still purchase it on the website. I release 1 per year. So in order to keep Tyler Jenks's work fully alive, there's no reason why it should have a paywall. It will all eventually be free. People don't respect free. That's the problem. The problem is a lot of people don't respect free. This is why I charge for my courses and stuff, because people just don't respect free. Anyway, look, we pulled back a little bit off the moving average in this 4-day candle. But the next 4-day candle can easily break the next moving average. And that means the candle after, you're going to have a moving average crossover. So if the next candle is showing us strength, if the next candle breaks, I'm going to round up. If the next candle breaks 51,750, I would then put 20 to 33% back in the market. Okay, back in the market. I don't care that there was a small loss over here. It doesn't matter because there was a reasonable probability of going significantly lower. Okay, so I would need the price now to prove it to me that it's ready to break this flat moving average on the long term and get back to the upside. I understand that the fundamentals are bullish, but guess what? The fundamentals were also bullish over here in early 2020, okay, when a lot of us thought that this virus is just going to blow over, which it should have been. It really should have been. Like the world should not have been shut down. It was insane. You know, it was, we can talk about agendas all we like. By the way, since I'm on the subject, I'm going to tweet this out. I know I'm a little late to watching this video, and everyone's going to laugh at me because they've probably seen it in the last 2 months. This was absolutely incredible. It's probably the best video I've seen in 2021. Probably the best 30 minutes. I think it's about 30 minutes. The best 30 minutes I've spent watching something. This literally explains in 30 minutes everything that is happening. It is incredible. Thumbs up right now, guys, if you have seen this video, the mass psychosis video called The Killing of the Mind by the Academy of Ideas. It's absolutely incredible. It's on Rumble. There's no way they would allow this on YouTube. I mean, I'm sure it's on other Rumble channels as well. I have my Rumble account. I have my BitChute account. I've never posted anything there. I want to see some thumbs up, guys, if you have not seen this. It's in the video description. I saw it yesterday, and it basically blew my mind. It blew my mind because I was like, holy shit, this is what I've been dealing with for the last 2 years. Makes total sense to me. Absolute sense. I know there's like a little bit of a delay, but incredible video. All right, let's get back to the charts. Like I kind of knew all of it, but it was nice that they put validated with historical academic work. And Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope everyone had a great day. Okay, so at the end of last video was fun. You know, we had a bunch of people that were watching the stream come up into the Zoom. And look, I still think one more critical low can be made from right here. And I'm going to make this arrow red, and I'm going to make it very thin because I'm not confident about this drop. And it's not important. What's important is this. This is what's important. This is important. This. That's the important part. Okay, I'm going to color it, I don't know, blue. That's important. This here, not important. You guys see the difference? Yellow's terrible. Light blue. That's even worse. Oh, that's because I have opacity too. Right? Not important. Important. This is the difference. Okay. This is the difference, right? This part is not that important. It doesn't matter if you bought in at 44 or 51. What's important is capturing this when it goes from 50 to 100 plus. That's important. Because if you enter it wrong and it goes down 50%, it could be devastating. Okay. People are saying it's on YouTube. All right, I gotta look for it on YouTube then. But I don't want to publish it on YouTube, right? Because YouTube will probably censor it, delete it. I want to start promoting Rumble and BitChute until they come up with a scam coin. Hopefully they don't, neither one. I want to start promoting those channels. I want more people watching Rumble and BitChute so that I can move my YouTube channel over to there and stop doing YouTube. Okay, so now that we've established what's important and what's not important, let's go to the daily chart. Again, unconfiscatable, guys, carnivory dinners and Scammy Awards. I need to get on the voting for Scammy Awards. The daily chart, we have a very, very dangerous death cross incoming. There is nothing we can do to avoid this death cross. And it's not going to be easy getting out of the situation. At the moment, we are pulling back, and we weren't even able to get to the 50-period moving average. That is weak. That is very weak. We still have a chance to create a higher low in the $48,000 range and then challenge one more time. We can challenge this depth cross one more time. I kind of want to adjust these, but I don't want to change. I don't want to make revisionist history. So I'm just going to leave it this way. This moving average is going to go down real fast. And this is going to be really interesting as to what happens here. I'm going to slide this over a little bit. Okay. It's going to be real interesting what happens there. Okay. We're still in a bullish MRI count, but we'll need to rally real hard in order to make that MRI count. So until this whole thing plays out, I don't really want to enter major bullish positions until this resistance is clearly broken, very clearly broken. What's your opinion on the upcoming metaverse coins? I mean, we talked about this in spaces. Go to my Twitter, guys. We talked a lot about spaces and NFTs last night. Just go to Twitter and re-listen. I recorded it. It's on my Twitter. Just listen to yesterday's spaces. Oh, speaking of yesterday's spaces, some scammer got in there, some trader scammer with, I think, 60,000 Twitter followers. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, was he talking about the SOS scam? Can someone confirm? I mean, look at this. It just came up on my Twitter feed today. It's like 4,000 likes, 1,000 likes, 3.6 thousand likes, 6.7 thousand likes, 4.6. It's insane. And all of these tweets are from like the last 2 days. Can someone from Spaces yesterday confirm that this is the scam that's in that was trying to get shilled? We immediately kicked them out, blocked them. Like, how do you not see this as a scam? I mean, I hope Altcoin Daily sees this, recognizes it as a scam. It says, explain SOS in to me like I'm 5. This should be great. Okay, nothing useful. It's a token a bunch of people got for free, and now they're all talking about it in the hopes of convincing other people to buy it so that they can sell it for as much as possible. That sounds great. That sounds exactly like the scams of 3 years ago, when they would like airdrop this thing for free. And of course, those that created it have the most of it. They always do. And now they're trying to convince a bunch of people to buy into it, buy it from them at a high price, so that those that buy it on a secondary market watch their value just drop and drop and drop. If you don't understand how something free can be a scam, you have a lot to learn about life. Life in general, not just tokens. You have a lot to learn about life. Didn't your parents teach you not to like take random candy from strangers in dark alleys when you were a kid? That was free, right? Though that candy was free. Drug dealers love to give away, free cocaine to get you hooked, right? Heroin too. Only if you're young, though. Just a free sample. Like, I don't understand how someone doesn't understand that something free can be a complete and utter scam. Okay, short term, we had this consolidation. It looked like we fully broke out of the consolidation, and it just did not hold. Ironically, this arrow that I drew back here on this day, on the 22nd, because I don't change my arrows, guys. Kind of reached it perfectly, and then we went down. I did expect this to go higher. I'll be honest with you guys. Once this broke with a green star, I did expect it to go higher, probably all the way to 52 and a half, maybe 53. And if you extend this channel, you can see how we broke up. We compensated by breaking down. All these people, like I would have been short here, right? But the market loves to mess with you. And off the short, it crushed everyone that was short, only to make all of these people that went short feel like idiots a few hours later when it broke it and went crashed all the way down for good this time. This is not a good looking chart on a 4-day scale. It does look like potentially lower lows, but hey, you're at support. Prior resistance has become support. So let's see what happens. You have a very clear channel that if we break this channel, Bitcoin can seriously take off into this daily resistance cluster. But otherwise, we're going down, and your next level of support is at 48. 48 is your clean support. Now, right here is 45. So going down to 48 puts you a little bit in the middle of nowhere, but we'll see what happens. I still think next year is going to be a very good bullish year. All right, GBTC is obviously not trading. It's holidays. Today is Sunday. Hey, for you financially inclined folks, join us in the Dominican Republic. No PCR tests, no vaccines needed to enter the Dominican Republic. August 1st to 6th, incredible event. Can't wait to do it again. The one in Dubai was awesome. Traditional markets are once again closed. We're going to wait. I mean, this is a horrible time to look at traditional markets. The time between Christmas and New Year's, no professional traders are actually trading it. So there's nothing really going on. All right. We'll be taking a look at the MRI. Stop plugging me in. There it is. We'll be taking a look at the MRI stuff a little bit later. Because the markets just aren't trading. All right, guys, that's going to be pretty much it. Not much else to talk about. Join us at Unconfiscatable. man, even like a potential sneeze in public will now potentially get you stoned on like a subway, because what used to be known as a cold has now become the deadliest virus in history. In fact, the cold actually had more symptoms than the current Omicron, but God forbid you sneeze in public. Like run away into like a dark alley and then sneeze, because all hell can break loose. I take my mask off when I sneeze. I don't know about you guys. I can't sneeze into a freaking mask. That's insane, right? So if I'm wearing a mask, because I know I'm wearing a mask, just like because like I have to in some places, like the like an airplane or something, I will take off the mask if I have to sneeze. This is how insane the world is. I'm not sneezing into the mask. I'm not then going to be breathing that stuff in. I take off the mask, I'll sneeze into my sleeve, or I'll sneeze onto the floor. I'm not sneezing into a mask. I think that's the dumbest thing anyone does, personally. That's just my opinion. It's what I do. Probably sneezing because you're wearing the mask to begin with. People are asking me why I trade GBTC and not something else, because it's easy, because it's simple, because it makes my life easy. And right now, GBTC is such a discount premium, and I believe that premium is going to go to zero. So I have no reason to alter it until that premium is above zero. I am also planning to go to Mexico in January. So yes. I'm not going to say where in Mexico for some OPSEC. Mexico is a big country. When I get there, I'll let you guys know. All right, guys. Nice quick stream on a Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. And I will be seeing you all on the next one.